So, how's it going?
Fine.
So, yesterday we went downtown and around campus asking people one question.
And this is what happened.
So, how's it going?
It's going great.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
I'm pretty good. How about you?
Fantastic, how are you?
How's it going?
Just fine.
It's going good.
So, how are you doing today?
I am awesome. It's been a lovely day. I just got off work. I can't wait for the weekend. How are you?
We were just wondering how you're doing today.
I'm fine. Doing fine, thank you.
What was something that made you smile today?
Something that made me smile. I went to the Healthy Hut for the first time. That was good. I recommend it.
How's it going?
Good. It's been busy.
How you both are doing today?
Good. It's alright.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
How are you?
It's really cold though.
Pretty good. Yeah. This week's been kind of rough, but at the end, it's pretty good.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
You, sir, how's it going?
It's awesome. It's great.
How's it going?
Honestly, I can tell you right now that I'm a little ticked
Why?
because Texas just blew a 14-point lead, and okay,
It was dumb.
Oh, is this your fantasy chart?
March Madness.
Oh, you're okay.
Bracketology.
I'm not into sports, so I don't. Okay.
Let me say, I knew they wouldn't win. They should have won. They should have won. They scored 5 points. I mean, they scored 5 points. They win overtime. They were ahead. They scored 5 points and win the whole thing. They should have won. They should have blew a 14 lead. I'm taking it. I'm very ticked about it. I'm just saying. I love basketball to death, as you can tell. Trust the process. It's his birthday today. That's why I'm repping.
How about you? How are you doing?
It's a pretty good day. Actually, pretty solid. Nice Friday. Brackets are doing horrible, but hey, we'll work with it.
How are you doing today?
No, I'm doing fine. Laura?
How are you doing?
I'm doing all right.
How's everyone doing?
Good. Great. Yes. Fantastic.
How's it going?
Good. Yeah. Very well. Am I supposed to say more?
So, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
How's it going?
Pretty good.
So, how's it going?
I'm alright.
So, how's it going?
Pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
Not too bad.
How's it going?
You know, it's going all right. I'm all right.
Well, how's it going?
It's going good.
How's it going?
Pretty good. I'm just starting my shift. I have about 4 more hours to go, but you know, everything's going well.
What do you usually ask you when people say, how's it going?
I usually say I'm doing well.
Why do you think people don't really give an in-depth response to that question?
I think it's more of a habit. People just have conversation, ask how you're doing, you say fine, you ask how they're doing, they say fine. I think it's just a habit. I don't think that really people think about what they're saying, to be honest.
What do you usually say when people ask you how you are?
I usually say I'm good and thank you and how are they?
I usually say the same thing.
Why do you guys think that we give such short responses when people ask us this question?
I think it's because we're hurried. We just don't have time.
I would say sometimes we want to tell everybody what we're feeling. Because no one really has the time, or, when you're asking how someone is, you really don't have the time to really listen. So it's kind of just, hi, how are you? Fine, thanks, So you don't really want to be honest. Just, I'm fine, thanks.
Do you think that we give such short responses to that question?
Because everyone's normally in such a hurry and busy, so they're moving on to whatever they got to do with their day.
I think most people feel like no one really wants to hear about their problems or like anything else that's going on. It's almost like culturally unaccepted to like be honest and like actually talk about what's going on.
Probably because they're either too busy with life and then just like the social like norms, I guess.
Probably to get the conversation over.
Usually people give a short response because they don't want to talk at all. I mean, 15 minutes of fame, you gotta make the most of it, I say.
I think part of it is that society today is really like shielded in how they want to like answer a response. So if like it's like the social norm to just give a short answer and keep walking. So like in the mall, if I see someone, I'm like, hey, how you doing? They're just like, hey, you doing good? And I'm like, good. And then that's it. And like sometimes it's the fact that we live in such a fast-paced world that we don't like have the time to stop and have a genuine conversation. And I feel like when you are actually like, for instance, me and Bickle right now, if I was to sit down and genuinely ask him how his day was, we'd be able to have a good conversation about it.
So you feel like people aren't genuine when they're asking?
I think it's more like the question than the actual answer.
I think probably mostly because they really don't want to get into how they really feel most of the time, because then it gets more involved. So.
Why do you think people give a short answer to that question when they're asked it?
Ooh, good answer, Joe.
I typically will always say good, whether or not I'm actually good. Most of the time, it's because people are just in passing and whether or not they actually need to know that you're not doing well.
Like, it's not necessarily like how I'm actually feeling. It's like just saying something to respond to whatever they're asking. They're just kind of there to acknowledge you, not necessarily like ask you how you're doing. It's more of like a, hey, I'm there, I'm your friend, I'm acknowledging you.
So Jay, how's it going?